built a company worth hundreds of millions. He drives a G-Wagon, he lives in Maitama, he wears a Rolex, and every single bit of it, every contract, every connection, every opportunity that made him who he is today was built on the back of a woman he looked in the eyes and said, "You were never my type." This is not a rumor. This is not fiction. This kind of thing is happening right now in Abuja. And by the time this story ends, you will understand exactly why some men only show you who they really are after they no longer need you. Stay with me. 6 years ago, Emeka had nothing. And I don't mean that loosely. I mean Abuja nothing. No connection, no family money, no big uncle in government. Just a one-room apartment in Gwarinpa, a faded laptop, and a dream that nobody believed in. Nobody except Gina. Gina was a nurse at National Hospital. She was quiet, hardworking, and deeply in love with the man the world had not yet recognized. And so she did what women like her do. She showed up. Every single day she showed up. When his data finished, she bought more. When rent was due and his account was empty, she sent money without him even asking. She packed his food before her own morning shift. She sat beside him at 3 in the morning when he was ready to give up and said, "Try again. Just try again." Her friend Temi told her, "Gina, you are wasting your time. Abuja does not reward loyalty, it rewards positioning. Leave this boy before you use your youth finish." But Gina didn't leave, because she wasn't with Emeka for what he had. She was with him for what she saw. Then one contract changed everything. 50 million naira walked through the door, and suddenly the doors that had been closed for years swung wide open. More clients, government contracts, corporate deals. The boy from Gwarinpa packed his things and moved to Maitama. And Gina was right there, helping him pick furniture, setting up the kitchen. She even left her nursing job to manage his company's admin because he said he needed someone he could trust. But money is a strange thing. It doesn't change a man, it just removes the mask. The signs came slowly. Late nights, short conversations, a new crowd, expensive cologne she didn't recognize. And then there was Chisum, glamorous, loud in the right rooms, and very, very interested in Emeka. One afternoon, Gina came to the office to bring lunch, the way she always did. A receptionist she had never seen before stopped her at the door and asked if she had an appointment. She said, "I'm his girlfriend. I always bring his lunch." She was told to wait. She waited 45 minutes. She watched through the glass wall as Emeka laughed with Chisum and a group of people inside. He never came out. She placed the food quietly on the receptionist's desk and left. That night, she asked him one question. "Is it Chisum?" The silence that followed answered everything. He got angry, said she was being emotional, slammed the bedroom door, and Gina sat alone in that big, beautiful living room she helped him furnish and cried, quietly, the way strong women cry when they finally run out of reasons to hold it together. 6 months later, Emeka came home in the middle of a rainy Abuja afternoon and told her to move out. He said his world had changed, his level had changed, and then he said the words. He said, "Honestly, you were never really my type. I think I was just grateful back then, but gratitude was never love." Gina looked at him for a long time, and then she spoke. She reminded him of the rent she paid for 2 years, the laptop she bought him, the meals she skipped, the nights at 3 in the morning, every rejection, every failed pitch, every moment the dream almost died, and she was the one who said, "Try again." Then she said, "Okay." She went to the bedroom and packed her bags, slowly, carefully, like a woman who had already made peace with what she could not change. She walked out of that Maitama compound in the rain, head up, spine straight, heartbroken but not bent. Emeka watched from the upstairs window and did nothing. What Emeka never knew was that during all those years managing his company, Gina had been paying attention to everything, the contracts, the negotiations, the government tender process. She had been learning without even realizing it, storing knowledge quietly, the way women store their strength, for the day they might need it. 1 year later, she launched Gina Healthcare Solutions, a health tech company digitizing patient management in public hospitals across Nigeria. Within 8 months, she had signed contracts with 3 hospital chains across Abuja and Nasarawa. People in the right rooms were starting to say her name. Then came the big government health technology conference at Transcourt Hilton. Gina had been invited to pitch. She didn't know Emeka was going to be there. He walked in with Chisum on his arm, picked up the conference program, and saw her name. When she walked onto that stage, the hall went quiet. She spoke with the kind of confidence that doesn't need anyone's approval. Real numbers, real impact, real vision. When she finished, the room erupted. Emeka clapped slowly with everyone else, and something crossed his face. The quiet, heavy weight of realizing what he had thrown away. At the reception after, he found her, surrounded by ministers and investors, laughing freely, exchanging cards. He waited, then he walked over. he said her name. She turned, looked at him, and her face was completely still. Not cold, not bitter, just still. The way you look at something you have fully healed from. He stumbled through an apology, said what he told her that day was wrong. She stopped him gently and said, "What you said to me freed me. If you hadn't said it, I might have stayed. I might have kept making myself small to fit into your life. So honestly, Emeka, thank you." Someone called her name from across the room. A minister wanted to meet her. She looked at Emeka one last time, smiled the kind of smile that belongs only to a woman who owes the world nothing, and walked away. He watched her go, and standing in that glittering hall surrounded by everything money could buy, Emeka was completely alone. Some men will take everything you have, your time, your energy, your sacrifice, your best years, and the moment they no longer need you, they will rewrite the story to make you small. But here's what they don't understand. The woman who builds a man in the dark already knows how to build. And when she finally builds for herself, nothing in this world can stop her. She was never his type, but she became exactly her own.